She had the one doll with the short gray hair in one hand, along with the chair. And then she had what she referred to as the mommy doll in the other hand, and she began hitting the doll repeatedly.
On what part of that doll was she hitting it?
I do not recall.
Okay.
And then she laid the mommy doll face down onto the bed. While she was hitting the doll, she said, "Mommy's getting a spanking for biting." And then when she laid the doll down is when she said, "Mommy has boo-boos all over, Mommy has red stuff all over."
My coworker, Jessica, had asked him if he was excited to be having a baby, and I think she even asked him about, was it a boy, or excited about a boy. But he replied that that was the only way that he could get Michelle to have sex with him.
Joining me now with more on this case is Beth Karras, correspondent for In Session on True TV. Also with us, reporting from Raleigh, North Carolina, it's correspondent George Howe. And rounding out our panel tonight, and we need one, is psychotherapist Jen Berman. Jen is also the author of Super Baby, 12 Ways to Give Your Child a Head Start in the First 3 Years. George, I want to go out to you first. You were there in the courtroom today. How did the jury react when they heard this testimony from the women about how little Cassidy was acting?
You could tell that the jury was paying very close attention, especially when Paul Mateer became emotional when explaining seeing Cassidy striking those two dolls together. Again, both Paul Mateer and Bass saw that happening. These daycare workers, and three of them today, Meredith Bass, Ashley Palmatier, and Stephanie Giles, they all described Cassidy as very mature, very ahead of her years. She was potty trained. She knew how to get around in there. They trusted her. They thought that she was very mature for her age. But the week after the murder, they say that she was very withdrawn. And you heard in the sound earlier from the witnesses today how she acted when striking those dolls. This was happening when she was away from the other kids while they were out dealing with an art project. Cassidy was alone to herself. The daycare workers saw what she was doing and certainly became concerned.